So I've been a long time user of UpHere products. Their fans and their cables are budget friendly and they don't really appear to be compromising on all that much. But how have they performed in the whole year that I've been using them in my rig? Let's find out. So I think the most useful part of this fan kit is actually the hub. It comes with a total of 7 4-pin PWM or 3-pin depending on which model you get fan ports, and then it also comes with another 7 3-pin or 4-pin RGB headers depending on which model you get again. This one with the 3 pins are actually the addressable kind, so yeah, if you want more kind of effects, fancy effects and stuff, you can go for that. So in terms of the RGB, it's actually pretty good. All you'd need to do realistically is plug in a reset switch from your case, or you can plug it into your motherboard. I personally didn't get the motherboard functionality working out of it, but that didn't really harm it at all because I just used the reset switch method, which is a lot simpler in my opinion, because it means you don't actually have to deal with any kind of RGB software or any of that. But then what I love most about this is actually the fact that it brings all of those PWM signals and puts it into one that just comes out and then goes all the way up into your motherboard. And then you can control that with software like SpeedFan, for example, or just your motherboard's inbuilt fan control. So one of the nicest features about this hub is it doesn't actually use any proprietary headers, which means you can basically just plug any fan you want into it and it'll still, work, and you'll still have PWM functionality out of it, which is actually pretty damn handy if you don't have that many headers on your motherboard and you're like, I can't be bothered to plug it into the motherboard, or you can just plug them all into the one hub, which is pretty damn handy. As for the RGB itself, it looks great. It's nice and bright, and it has a decent amount of different modes to use built right into the hub. And as I said earlier, you don't need to clog up your system with some garbage RGB software that doesn't even work. You can just plug in your case's reset switch and change modes by using that. Now, if your case doesn't have a reset switch like my RL06, UpHere actually includes a standalone reset switch, which you can chuck in your case and just press it whenever you feel like changing the modes. Or in my case, blue tack it to the fan grill. In terms of performance, that's probably these fans' weakness. At the 1000 RPM range, they're pretty loud, and you get really not much more than a gentle breeze if you put your hand out the back of it or whatever. And that's in the airflow beast that is the Silverstone RL06. So I'd say if you've got some high power components and a closed off front panel, I probably wouldn't go for these. But coming to that question of how they've fared over the whole year that I've owned them in my rig, I would say that they're actually pretty damn good quality. I've had no failures yet, which is great to see, and also the controller and the RGB and everything, all of that still works perfectly fine. So in terms of a budget system that has fairly low power components, and if you've got a decent case for airflow, I would say go for these. But as I said, if you've got a closed off front panel with not much airflow and you have high power components in your rig, these probably aren't the fans for you, unfortunately. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And I guess let me know why you didn't like it in the comments. That'd be great. And if you also want to see some more content from me, you can also hit that subscribe button as well. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.